Blurry. Blurry. Oh. Ice cream truck. Bam! I've been extremely lucky whilst I've been here to know so many amazing people and get to know their stories, get to know their backgrounds, and empathise with them. And by empathise I mean understand them and understand their situations and understand their perspectives, and then use those perspectives in my own life. So when I make videos, I try and really show you that person, really show you their environment, really show you what they're thinking, what they're feeling, so that you can understand their perspective. Empathy is about really understanding someone's likes, their dislikes, what they like to eat even, what they love to do, who their family is, who they like, who their friends are, what they're doing, what their aspirations are, what their dreams, their goals are. That is what it's all about. So you've seen Pankaja's story, you've seen where he lives and his house. Spent a day together talking about his life and how football really was the catalyst for him changing. It really changed his life. 10 years ago, his mother was earning 1,500 rupees a month, and now he is earning 20,000 rupees a month. But he can now live a reasonably comfortable life. He's got a smartphone. His family have smartphones. He's got petrol. They've got 2 bikes. Me and Pankaj went on a weekend away. We went to a safari. He can afford these things. Yet, if you looked at his house, you would say he's definitely in poverty. There's no way that he's not in poverty. But he doesn't see it like that, and I don't see it like that now either. I wouldn't say he's in poverty. That's partly to do with culture. They're happy with the way they live. It's not. It's difficult to explain. How do I explain it? Because I'm very aware right now. It's the white privilege male who's saying they don't live in poverty. Yeah, I wouldn't want to live that way. I wouldn't want to live share a bed with my brother. And sleep in the same room as my mum and my cousin and not have that space. But having seen it from Pankaj's eyes, having seen it from talking to him, he doesn't see it as poverty. He doesn't see it as annoying. It's the culture here that you live with your parents. It's really interesting because it makes me think. You think you know what poverty is. We see it on the news a lot. We see often on TV, this is what poverty is, this is what luxury is, but it's still, mentally, it's messing up my mind, because I've also become used to poverty here. There's a lot to be taken from Pankaj's story, and there's also a lot to be taken from the fact that 2 people from completely different environments can become such good friends. I think that really is hope for everyone and shows to the world that we should coexist. A diverse cultural society is what we want. It's only going to better everything, but we need to understand each other, and that needs to happen through empathy. There are people who live in tents who just have sheets over wooden poles. So I came here to see how people live, came here to understand other people's perspectives. And I think that is what I found empathy to really be about. It's not about being in someone else's shoes. How can I ever experience or know what it's like to have been born and raised in India, to know what it's like to have to go and fetch water from a well, know what it's like to work as a child selling in the market just over here. I'm not going to say, look how bad these people's lives are compared to yours. They're not miserable and they're not really sad. They seem to just, this is their life and they've accept that and they work with what they've got, and I think that's super powerful. It's almost like they don't realise they're in extreme poverty. They obviously know they're poor, they know they don't have much, but to me they're in absolute extreme poverty.
Everything depends on their daily, daily work. If they would not work for a day, so they won't have anything to eat. But they also have kind of unity in their community. So if someone is not having food to eat, they are helping each other.
Empathy is a skill. It is not something you have, it's something you gain, it's something that you learn to train as well. You have to really try. Empathy is hard, it takes time. You have to give time to someone, you have to listen, which is hard for someone like me who loves to talk so much. And you have to want. You have to want, that's a really important thing, want to understand someone's story. You can't just turn up, be like, yeah, okay, I'll listen to you, I'll get it. You have to really, really want to understand, want to try and learn what they're about. It's not always about having answers, empathy. It's not about having the answers to someone's problems. It's not about being able to get someone out of a situation. It's about feeling with that person in that moment in time and understanding them.
I've learned so many things during my time in India, from people worlds apart from the one that I know. The stories you've seen of Sapna, Pankaj and Ravina are just unbelievable. Yet what started these stories are the simplest of actions, giving them a football, giving them a purpose, and most importantly a community to belong to. It's never easy to create change, but at the same time it can only ever start with one action at a time. So what's yours going to be?